21,000 women were abused last year, of which the police minister says 18,000 at places where they were supposed to feel safe. So Cele has called on the country's 882 traditional councils to work with police to ensure that survivors of gender-based violence are protected.
The uncle rapes umshana. Kuba ne tendency yokuthi kuthiwe kuzoba nehlazo la ekhaya kufanele le onto ifihlwe. Kufanele kuhlatshwe imbuzi ukuze kugezwe lelo hlazo. We can't do that. There is no mbuzi here that is going to clean rape. We want to make a call to say mbuzi or no mbuzi. An uncle stops being an uncle and becomes a criminal and must be treated as such. Must be treated as such. Once you abuse umshana, once you abuse your own blood, you have lost that. Then you become a criminal and we must treat you as a criminal. So that's a clarion call. Amakhosi, the traditional leadership and all, we must say to families, stop putting pressure on victims to say, mxolele umalume ungayisho lento, mxolele ubaba ungayisho lento. Support the victims and make sure that victims are encouraged and supported all the way to go and report to the structures, starting with Amakhosi, starting with the traditional leadership where they're supposed to be.
The National House of Traditional Leaders has bemoaned the use of culture to protect criminality.
There is no culture that is there either to destroy or to hurt anyone. But we've seen criminals abusing culture. Because I don't know what the culture will be, but that's not culture. So people are hiding behind something that is not there. And as the House, we've become friends of the court on more than one occasion where people were abusing culture, trying to hide criminality behind the culture.
Traditional leaders have also raised concern about rogue police.
You'll be surprised, Ndosi and Honorable Matale, that there are syndicates in many police stations. Syndicates in not your senior officials. The majority is these junior officials who are in the payroll of some criminals. We can do the best we can, even identifying those criminals who are torturing our community. But unfortunately, because of those syndicates, the very same perpetrators, the very same criminals, we'll see them roaming the streets.
Communities, again, the last one is that they are not satisfied of the perpetrators of crime roaming the streets and at times repeating the same offense, and nothing is done.
And then the system of traditional leaders and their powers came under the spotlight.
We have been engaging with our own government from 2000. Restore powers and functions to traditional leaders. Ndosi, we are in charge there. Each and every community, we are in charge. Policing. We do have in Izinduna, we do have the traditional leaders who are in charge of administrative areas. Of course, we do have senior traditional leaders and kings and everybody else. But we have not been given.
The police minister gave an undertaking that all concerns raised will be addressed. Griselda Lewis, SABC News in Kempton Park.